Hello everyone, this is Sir Nesty and welcome to Grade 6 Science. Shout out po kay Miss Diana for this very beautiful na PowerPoint presentations na gagamitin natin for today's lesson. And our topic for today ay mechanical energy. And ito po yung coverage natin. There are four parts. Ano yung kinetic energy, ano yung potential energy, ano yung tinatawag na elastic potential energy, and gravitational potential energy. Pero let's define some terms. Ano yung energy? Energy is actually the capacity of objects to exert force and do work. So capacity, meron pong kapasidad, may kakayanan or kakayahan po yung object na mag-apply or bumigay ng force and merong work na mangyayari. So yan po ang energy. The capacity of objects to exert force and do work. Pero ano ba yung work? So yung work, nangyayari po yan or work done when the force exerted, nag-apply ka ng force, gumamit ka ng force, and nag-produce ng movement. Yan po ang definition natin ng work. Work is done when the force exerted produces movement. So dito sa picture, merong dalawang teams na nagpo-pull, no? Pinupull nila yung bawat isa. The teams are pulling the rope against each other in a test of strength. So palakasan po sila. And itong nasa picture, this exhibits mechanical energy or yung energy that can make an object move. And there are two types of mechanical energy. At kapag pinag-plus mo silang dalawa, magiging mechanical energy yan. Okay? So first, we have kinetic energy and the second one ay potential energy. And yung dalawang yon, sila po ay mechanical energy. Ano yung kinetic energy? Kinetic energy ay energy of moving objects. Nagmo-move na po yung objects. Yun na po yung energy na naandun. Kinetic energy. Example is when bowling ball hits the pins, so it passes on some of its kinetic energy to the pins. So ito yung mga kulay puti. Okay? So napapasa na po ng bowling ball dun sa pins. Kasi po gumagalaw po yung bowling ball. And example number 2, in billiards, a top ball is when the cue ball stops after sending the target ball off rolling. Yung cue ball has passed on all of its kinetic energy to the target ball. Okay, napapasa na po yung energy. Kasi po ang energy, hindi po yan nagagawa, hindi po yan nasisira. Napapasa lang po ito or natatransform from one form to another. So yan po yung kinetic energy, the energy of moving objects. Second one is the potential energy. Again, ito pong dalawa, kinetic and potential energy, sila po yung mechanical energy. So potential energy ay stored energy. So when an object has this energy, it means that it has potential to do work. So hindi pa gumagalaw, kahit hindi pa gumagalaw or at rest or stationary, meron na siyang energy and we call it potential energy. Again, potential energy is a stored energy, and when an object has this energy, it means that it has potential to do work. Parang kayo. Hindi pa kayo gumagalaw pero may potential na agad. Alright? There are types of potential energy. First, we have the elastic potential energy. So kung mapapansin nyo, merong pumapana, merong gumagamit ng very cute na rubber band. Now, elastic potential energy. So yung dalawang objects po yun, both objects have elastic materials. Again, elastic materials, ibig sabihin po, flexible po sila, pero yung materials return to each original position. Again, they are both flexible, but they return to their original positions. So both objects have elastic materials or elastic property, which are stretchable and often used to launch other objects. So yun po yung elastic potential energy na naandun. So we have an arrow can be fitted into the bow. Ayan. And a small pebble can be launched from the rubber band. So yan ay examples ng elastic potential energy. So anong nangyayari? When the bow and the rubber band are stretched, they possess energy called elastic potential energy. Again, elastic potential energy. And when they are released, katulad dun sa pana, their elastic potential energy are transferred to the arrow and pebble. Then gumagalaw na, no? Again, pag gumagalaw na, when the objects move, meron ng kinetic energy, giving them a kinetic energy. All right? So from elastic potential energy, the transfer to the arrow and pebble, giving them a kinetic energy. All right? So the more you stretch the rubber, the more elastic potential energy is stored in it. Okay, again, the more you stretch the rubber, the more elastic potential energy is stored in it. And the more you stretch the bow, the more elastic potential energy is stored. But materials have an elastic limit, kaya pwede pong masira yung mga stretchable materials or elastic materials. If they are stretched beyond their limit, they will break. Elastic potential energy also utilized as energy absorbers, which means that an object's kinetic energy is absorbed by elastic materials and convert it into elastic potential energy. Halimbawa, sa mga foam, okay, sa cushion, sa mga springs, sa mga elastic bands or rubber bands. So, inaabsorb na po yun. Inaabsorb po ng elastic materials. Okay? And then, converted na yun into elastic potential energy. Huge springs cushion. So, the fall by converting the kinetic energy into elastic potential energy. So, nako-convert lang yun into elastic potential energy. Okay? And there are shock absorbers. So, the spring that makes ride smooth. So, ina-absorb lang nila yung shock. Okay? And we have the second type of potential energy, the gravitational potential energy. So, ano yung gravitational potential energy? This is the energy in an object raised to a height above the ground. So kapag itinaas mo yung object, and this is directly proportional to the object's mass, yung timbang niya, and the height, yung taas, height of elevation. And meron tayong observation dito na the more massive the object, pag mas mabigat, or kapag mas mataas or nakalagay sa taas, the greater the gravitational potential energy. Kasi po nai-influensyan yun ng gravitational force. And when the object falls, kasi ano na eh, na-fall na eh. Uy, na-fall na or bumagsak na eh. It's gravitational potential energy. At gumagalaw na, no? O pag gumagalaw na, energy in motion na, converted na po. Nagiging kinetic energy na. And helps work that involves falling objects. Ayan. For example, a mortar and pestle is a grinding tool that utilizes the up and down motion of the pestle to pound something. So yung mortar and pestle, so halimbawa may dinidikdik. Okay? So grinding tool siya. So taas, baba, taas, baba. So up and down motion para makapag-pound or crush. Again, gravitational potential energy helps work that involves falling objects. Another example is a pile driver is a machine wherein a raised heavy metal falls on a metal post that is driven into the ground. Pababa naman siya. Okay? And that's it. So yan po yung dalawang type of potential energy, the gravitational potential energy and the elastic potential energy. And again, yung mechanical energy, we have potential energy and kinetic energy. So yan po ay covered din ng ating or ng inyong examination. Okay? Again, energy is the capacity of objects to exert force and do work, while yung work ay done when the force exerted produces movement. So sana marami kayong natutunan for today's lesson, and goodbye everyone.